Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Rewind That. It's your girl, Miss K. Welcome to my new subscribers and my day ones. I love you all. All right, let's get into this video. The Oval, Season 1, Episode 22, called The Loving Parents. All right, so the episode starts off with Kyle still going at it with Max. So y'all saw what happened. Kyle picks up Yuma, who is unconscious, places her hand over the gun he had, and shoots Max with it. Now, I don't know what Max was thinking and why he didn't just shoot Kyle before Kyle shot him, but whatever. So, Max and Yuma are dead, guys, okay? I told y'all that these two fools were sitting ducks for being nosy, all right? And poor Yuma, I just feel like she should have left well enough alone and she would be alive right now. So I just have to ask real quick, does anybody know what it was that Kyle dropped on Max's body? Because to me, it looked like it could have been some pictures, but I don't know. Comment down below if you know what it was, because I think I might have missed something. Next, Barry is out of jail, and he goes to see his father. Richard is very happy to see his son, but Barry is guilt-ridden and apologizes over and over. Richard tells him that he's okay. You know, he's tough as nails and they're going to get through it. So Barry says that it's just killing him that he doesn't know where his daughter is. But the good news is that Ruth is not dead and they just got to find her. Next, we see Kyle blowing up a vehicle, okay? And as of right now, guys, nothing Kyle is doing is making much sense to me. He kills Max, making sure that Yuma's hands are over the gun so it leaves her fingerprints. Then he shoots her while she's laying on her side. Then leaves the bodies there, right? So this is just looking really sloppy to me, especially since this is the Secret Service. He just left 2 agents dead, one on the ground outside and one in the store. Then goes to blow up a vehicle. And I don't know, guys. Maybe it's meant to be a sloppy job so it could come back and bite Kyle in the behind. I don't know. Next, Gayle is online with the lawyer again, and Victoria comes knocking on the door. Gayle tells Victoria to go away, you know, rude as she always is, but she also has the lawyer recording the scenario. So Victoria calls security and tells them she needs a sledgehammer because she's crazy and plans to break the door down. Next, Nancy calls her sister because she wants to know why she didn't call her to tell her that Picky was dead. So the sister was just as nonchalant as ever, talking about, oh, I meant to call you. So Nancy just can't believe the nonsense right now, okay? Her sister even tells her that they told her to come down to the morgue to identify the body, but she said she didn't have the time. All she was thinking about was that crack pipe or whatever it was that had her strung out. So then she asks Nancy for some money, and Nancy says, I ain't giving you no more money. So her sister says, if you don't, I'm going to have to do what I got to do. And Nancy says, you do that. And she hangs up the phone. So as we can see here, there's a secret that the sister was holding over Nancy's head. And guys, before it was revealed, I already knew what it was. Especially when her sister was like, he more your responsibility than mine. Now, why would she say that? Anyway, next, Don's assistant, Alan, discovers that Gayle has been able to get online through Hunter's secure Wi-Fi. Then they see Victoria walking with a sledgehammer, just looking like an overdramatic psycho. Anyway, Don tells Alan to run and get the president while he tries to calm Victoria down. So, of course, Victoria can't be told what to do. So Don is forced to lose it on Victoria the same way Sam had to. He grabs the sledgehammer from her, and she was like, what the heck are you doing? So, y'all saw it. Dawn had to scream on Victoria because she was on her high horse as usual. She definitely wasn't happy about how Don was talking to her because he called her a fool who's willing to throw everything away that she already has at her fingertips. So, when Hunter comes, I don't know why she expected him to fire Dawn on the spot, because that'll be the day when Hunter has Victoria's back. Anyway, they had to explain to this fool Victoria that Gayle was online with the lawyer and things were being recorded. Like, Victoria was just about to blast herself, okay? So, of course, she was looking real stupid, and I know she felt stupid too. Anyway, Don goes ahead and suggests that this is the perfect time for Hunter and Victoria to put on a show and act like caring parents. So after Don goes to get the key to Gayle's room, Victoria tells Hunter that he should be using his brain more. She asks him if his Wi-Fi is so secure, how do they know she's online? Next, Nancy goes to the morgue to identify Picky's body, and she almost falls out. And even the attendant was like, "Are you okay? I didn't think you would react like this." Next, Victoria and Hunter go into Gayle's room and put on a show that makes Gayle look like a little liar and a waste of the lawyer's time. So ultimately, the lawyer heard enough and disconnected from Gayle. In the end, Hunter and Victoria tells Gayle that they're going to get her some help and they will get through this. And we love you. We're sorry. Next, Ellie goes into Diane's office and she tells Diane that she needs to stop speaking to her in the manner that she has been if she doesn't want an HR complaint on her hands. But Diane doesn't care what Ellie is talking about and is still relying on those DNA results. Next, Hunter goes into Ellie's office and she tells him the situation that she's in with Diane. She even tells Hunter about the yellow panties and that Diane will have them DNA tested. She also tells Hunter that Diane is a little crazy. So Hunter says, "Let me handle Diane," then lets Ellie go. Now, I feel like we really need to watch this girl, okay? I'm getting some real groupie vibes when it comes to her. And she be doing a little too much when she's around Hunter. Like biting her lips seductively, blushing, and smiling up a storm. So I really don't trust this chick, okay? On top of that, we see that she's in a serious relationship with Don's assistant, Alan, and they live together. So anyway, she gets a text from Hunter telling her not to leave because he needs more info. But her thirsty behind lies to Alan and says it's Diane who needs her to write a report. So if she has no plans on sleeping with Hunter, why would she lie to her man about Hunter texting her? Especially after she just told him that she's meeting with the president tomorrow anyway. Next, Nancy gets back to Richard's room and she tells him and Barry that she just saw Picky's body in the morgue. She tells him that her sister wasn't even going to give Picky the proper burial. So she tells Richard that they have to bury him. And Richard says, "Oh, that's too expensive." So Nancy was like, "We need to find the money." So Richard was a little reluctant, but eventually was like, okay. But then Nancy starts talking about how they should have helped Picky more and he didn't stand a chance. And Richard said, "We tried to raise him, but he had to go because he was a bad influence on Barry." And I'm definitely paraphrasing right now, guys, because Nancy was basically saying that Richard didn't really try because he put Picky out. And Richard said, "I had to save our son." And Nancy says, "And let mine die." So we find out that Nancy done most likely had a baby on Richard, okay? We learned earlier on in the season that she cheated on Richard while he was away at war. So I'm guessing she had a baby too during that time, right? So 2 things before I go. This whole secret maternity stuff that Tyler Perry has written about before. I just want to know if any of you have seen this in real life, because where I'm from, we don't see stuff like this, right? If someone's mom abandoned them or gave them up to another family member, it's not a secret. Like most people I know that was raised by an aunt or a grandmother, they know it's their grandmother or their aunt. And a lot of times they call that woman, the one that raised them, the grandmother or the aunt, ma or mom, especially the grandmother. But they know about their real mother, and a lot of times they call their real mother by her first name. But anyway, I'm just curious, is this prevalent like in the South maybe or in another area in the U.S.? Because I'm starting to wonder where Tyler is getting this secret maternity stuff from. Like I remember when he did this in the movie, I forgot what it was called, but it was like a Medea movie where with Bow Wow and Loretta Devine, when he found out that Loretta Devine was his grandmother and his sister was really his mother. So I'm wondering if it's like a Southern thing. I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments, guys, if you've seen it, okay? Anyway, so the second thing I want to mention is that I ain't really feeling Richard's attitude, okay? I've been noticing how he is when it comes to Barry, and it seems like he would protect him at all costs. This is definitely not a bad thing as a parent, but when protecting your child comes at the expense of someone else or another person's child, that's low, okay? And I'm really not feeling this about Richard. So, like in real life, I know people like this and I can't stand them, okay? Because they will step on your kids, even put them in harm's way if it meant that their child would be fine, right? Now, I feel like this. People with kids should always have a caring heart for other kids because they will want someone to look out for their kids if it came down to it, right? Like, for instance, anytime I see a child that looks like they're left unattended, I stop everything I'm doing. I could be out in the store. I stop everything I'm doing. And I look to see, like, is that child by themselves? And I will wait. Okay. And most of the time, obviously the kid just kind of like moved up a little bit from their parent or whatever. But I'm watching. I'm those extra set of eyes watching that child before I move on with my business. You know why? Because I would want someone to do that for my own. So that's basically what I mean by that, just to clear that up. Okay. Anyway, those are just my thoughts, guys. And as far as Nancy goes, she should have fought harder for her child, all right, instead of placing him in the care of a freaking crackhead, all right? And now she want to blame Richard. Okay, girl, well, that's tough, okay? That's tough. Now, she got to take some of that blame, and that's just how I feel about it. Anyway, that was the episode, guys. I didn't mention Bobby and Lily because, to me, nothing was really going on with them, okay? We know that Lily went to Bobby to ask for protection because she's decided she's not going to deal with Don. Okay, she can't live with him and try to front and fake. She can't do all of that. So she's asking Bobby for protection, and Bobby's telling her, I will do that, but you can't go back for your stuff. And that's just how it is. Okay. So guys, that was it. Leave your comments below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. All right. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.